Hotty Toddy is going Hollywood as Ole Miss has arrived in Los Angeles, California to prepare for their regional with the #1 overall seed in UCLA. The Rebels remain optimistic about their chances of advancing out of the LA regional and the prospects of hosting a super regional back home in Oxford. But first, Ole Miss will have to run away and defeat the Maryland Terrapins out of the Big Ten Conference. The Terps, as we mentioned last night, will be without their head coach John Sevich, who was suspended for the first 2 games of the NCAA tournament due to an injection from the Big Ten tournament. Maryland was one of the last teams in the field of 64, so Ole Miss, they're going to have to bring those big sticks, contend with some tough pitching and talented batter Brandon Lowe of Maryland, who may be one of the dominant hitters in the regional. Here's the game times and information. Ole Miss will play at 6 p.m. on ESPN3.com. UCLA will have the early afternoon game at 2 p.m. That game will be on ESPNU. Just another storyline to keep an eye on. Errol Robinson, starting shortstop for the Rebels, is a Maryland native, and he's mentioned before he's excited about playing some of the guys that he knows very well from his former state. On to football now, and today we hit the 100-day mark until the start of the new college football season. And after last year, 2015 has quite a lot to live up to, but it will be a new conference this year with just a handful of returning quarterbacks that have experience in the league, which will make for a wide open race. And the exciting games, they'll be coming. You'll see them right here on WCBI. CBS released their first games. They will broadcast nationwide earlier today. The team of Vern Gary and Allie LaForce will have their first game on Saturday, September 5th, in the Georgia Dome, Chick-fil-A kickoff game. They'll finish their 2015 campaign in that same spot where they started with the SEC Championship game on December 5th. Here's a look at those first few games that CBS will lock in nationwide, which you can see here on WCBI. Louisville-Auburn will be that Chick-fil-A kickoff game from the Georgia Dome. Georgia-Vanderbilt is September 12th. Could have been MSU hosting LSU, but instead looks like that may be going towards ESPN. Auburn at LSU on September 19th. And obviously, you know, Florida-Georgia always being played on October 31st. And more than likely, you'll see Auburn-LSU, the night game at the 1st of November. Getting set, getting ready for the college football season, which is not too far away. To basketball now. At ICC today, former Shannon star Lakeith Westbrook signed with Ouachita Baptist University out of Arkansas. The talented sharpshooter averaged 14 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal per game. He started all 23 games for head coach Grant Page this past season while earning a spot on the MACJC North All-Star team. The 6'2 guard will join a Tiger squad that finished 20-6 last year.
It was a great experience. You know, the coaches, they're good coaches, great guys. It's a good atmosphere around here at ICC Community College. You know, I just had fun these 2 years here, and I'm happy to be moving forward on my career plan.
He's had an outstanding career with us for 2 years. You know, just a quality young man from a local program, you know, at Shannon High School, well coached. Just an outstanding young man on the court, in the classroom, in the community, and we couldn't be more excited to see him move on.
Congratulations to Lakeith. We'll talk more about SEC basketball tonight as well. They have permanent opponents the SEC just released tonight. So we'll talk MSU, Ole Miss, Alabama, all that good stuff. Want to mention one more thing real quick. Parrish Oliver, the Daily Journal Ole Miss beat reporter, is down in the SEC meetings in Destin. He tweeted out just a few moments ago, MSU President Mark Keenum suggests forfeiting big wins could keep fans from storming the field. Presidents have not discussed that. Ooh. That's a big statement from MSU President Mark Keenum. So
very, and you know they made extra effort to make sure fans didn't go on the field this season.
They have, so we'll see if that generates any traction.
All right, thanks, Robbie. We'll be right back.